Hello class, so today we're going to talk about a guy named Keith Haring, and then we're going to try to do some of his artwork. A little bit about him is he was born May 4th, 1958, and he died in February 6th, 1990. He was an artist and an activist. Most of his artwork was graffiti inspired. He started in a subway and eventually made his way to the museums. A little bit of interesting facts about him is that he had his own shop where he sold his stuff, and he called it the Pop Shop. He decided at the age of 10 that he wanted to be an artist. He loved Walt Disney and Dr. Seuss. He was also invited to paint the Berlin Wall. His last drawing was called The Radiant Baby. Here's a picture of it. Now we're just going to look at some pictures of him. This is just a basic picture of himself. This is a picture of him in front of his artwork that he drew on to a hotel building. This is a very common picture that we see many places. You may have seen it before now. This is one of his more common drawings that he did inside of subway stations. And this is him helping to paint the Berlin Wall. Here's pictures drawn by other kids. The first one and the last one are kind of similar to the ones that we're going to try today, where we just draw the lines around in different colors. The middle two are a little bit different, where they have three people dancing, and they show that you can use circles or stars or dots or thick lines or thin lines or checkered lines, just to express that it's still going around the body, so that would still be part of his artwork. And here's a little sketch of how we're going to start ours today. We're going to start it as a stick figure, however you want the arms and the legs, and then we're going to do a bold outline around it, and then we're going to color that part in, and then just keep going around it and around it with different colors. Here is a Sesame Street excerpt, and I chose this one because it shows his artwork in it, and it shows the Radiant Baby and the famous dog of his, and it's basically about patterns, so you'll see the dog and the baby shown into a pattern.
What comes next?
So that's that. I just like that it was a baby dog, baby, and then what comes next. It kind of just shows patterns, but it also was able to incorporate Keith Haring's works. So that was cool. Me actually drawing it, I had another video, my camera died, so it doesn't show it from the beginning like the other one did, but here you go. You can see me just starting with the green, just kind of outlining around what I had already done. And now just coloring throughout here. I'm just coloring it. Now this just shows you kind of a whole thing, a whole view of it so far. This goes into the outlining of the next color. I used yellow. Just go all the way around the whole body. And then you'll start coloring the yellow in. And now here's me going back to purple, pink. Just drawing it all the way around, coloring that in. Notice how we're at the bottom of the paper now, so it gets a little more challenging to get it perfectly. Now I'm just going to show you the whole view of it at that point in that stage. And that's it.